We got ourselves team 1 together with Bakey on that team. We got ourselves Ewok gonna be first up. Immediately smoke bomb and just spike it at Grizz from the bomb. What is going on? He's just hotboxing and just spiking at him from a distance. He just tosses spears at him. Gonna be a big old tyrant joining in. Ewok trying to see if he can bail out of the cloak and shadows as his absolute still getting blasted out by those Felguards from behind his back. That's gonna be evasion, not really helping him in that regard. And Grizz just ended up rotting him down back to back, blasting him through it. With a tyrant and all those pets, is gonna send out those demon dogs. The last second as he goes for a DFA. Jerome over for the team 1 as well as Sensei in the back, and we got ourselves Chicago on the standby. Grizz walled off really early here. Was he still rotted down by the rogue or something? Is that what was happening? Popo over on team 2. We got ourselves Reverence waiting his turn. Speed as well as XBD. Grizz going to hit with a kidney shot. Immediately access onto Jerome. Trying to deny the sub-rogue any kind of burst. That's going to be a bunch of back-to-back instances for Jerome though. Grizz trying to give himself a little bit of survivability. Interrupt onto the drain. Trying to see if he's able to reposition with a Night Fae. But it looks like he was just out of options, out of cooldowns completely. Now I'm starting to think maybe that wall was maybe a little bit of a too early of a play. Reverend's trying to see if he could drop down a big old Infernal Boy on this dome and is able to, but the rogue dives into stealth, walks away from the Infernal, is able to get away from the damage. Reverend's dropping down rain of fire, decided to see if he can maybe get himself a little bit extra AoE to maybe hopefully catch Rogue out in the open. Kidney shot, lock it down. The Dutch Warlock does go for a Dark Pact immediately with that succubus seduction onto Jerome, trying to see if he can maybe soul fire him down. Soul fire with a Shadow Fury right after a cast bolt. That's going to be a long cast, but does get some blasted damage in there. Mortal Coil to follow. Another cast bolt getting sent in. Decimated bolt as the Rogue is low. Going for a Cloak of Shadows. Next few incinerates for the Reverend. It's going to be perfect. The succubus is chasing after Jerome. Could potentially get him into combat, and it's going to slow him down. Stone onto Reverence has a chicken in case it is going to be a oh my god, the resonant chicken is going to do so much damn. Big DFA down to Reverence, does give himself a little bit more health to work with. Jerome finds himself at no health whatsoever. Going to be Rain of Fire on top of where the Rogue is at. Does have a Blasphemy spawning next to him, but it doesn't get him out in the open. How does a Blasphemy not get him out of stealth? It literally dropped on his head. Are you kidding me? Trying to go for a bit of a first aid sap to follow at Reverence. As long as he has a succubus in a good spot, he could potentially make a play. I don't know. Does he still have his decimated bolt damage up? Does he still have the damage jam for that? Where's the succubus, by the way? Oh, there she is. Kidney shot onto Reverence. Dark Pact immediately. DFA trying to see if he can prevent the succubus, but the succubus is fast on the draw as Jerome waddling towards it. Gonna be Reverence with a fear onto Jerome as he goes for a Shadow Step. Immediate Casable to follow, trying to get him low. Jerome doesn't sit the Casable long at all. Mortal Coil right after. That's gonna be Casable flying in. Actually getting some damage onto the Rogue. The Reverence trying to see if he can get a port. Jerome goes in for a pretty big kill. Decimate Bolt getting loaded up. Getting a shot onto the Warlock. Doesn't go for a trinket with a port right after. Definitely needs to keep a slow onto Jerome as best as he can. Decimated Bolt set up with Incinerates, could be really deadly. Blinded to Reverence, doesn't have a trinket for it. Does the succubus keep him in combat? He's trying to. Smoke Bomb. Jerome, I think, is trying to see if he can get a set up for his Reverence, but that's going to be the succubus CC. Incinerated into Shadow Fury. That's going to be Rogue catching her stealth. Shadow Melted, that's stun. Wait, are you kidding me? Hold on. Do you actually Shadow Melt a stun? Wait, AoE stun. Can you actually Shadow Melt an AoE stun? Are you kidding me? No way. Okay, so I know you can Shadow Melt like a bash or Shadow Melt a storm bolt because it's like a projectile or like a melee that's kind of flying at you. But like a Shadow Fury, you can Shadow Melt that? Was he DR'd or something? There's no way, right? So far, getting set up. Jerome just recovered all that health very quickly. Reverend's going in for yet another fear. Gonna be immediate interrupt by the Rogue as the Casable get it loaded up. Gonna be double Casable. Wait, Jerome is actually pretty low on health. That's gonna be another Casable. Reverend's could be really quick. Another Decimated Bolt has a Cloak of Shadows, but that still is a setup for us. Incinerates. Incinerates should still be amped up though. And Jerome catching up all that healing back. Another kidney shot on Jerome. Reverence trying to see if he can get a setup. That's going to be Reverence super low on health. Needs to drop an referral into Jerome's head and get him off his back. It's going to go for a little bit extra health to work with. Potentially just drop it down Infernal. Trying to get some Incinerates. If we can just get a couple of kills, those casts, he'll be okay. Trying to point the Rogue away from him. Is able to separate for a second, but it's going to be Shadow Step. Just back-to-back Eviscerates by the Rogue into an Infernal for a quick second. That's Trinket out of the Succubus CC. Wait, the Warlock could have actually had it there. But the Rogue with a Trinket, burning a Trinket onto the short Succubus CC. No way. You can Shadow Melt anything, literally. Wow. Imagine you get like a terminal illness IRL, you just Shadow Melt it. Like, nah, just remove it, man. Just Shadow Melt it IRL. That is incredible. The fact that Shadow Melt is that strong. I didn't even realize it was that good. Gonna be a blind out of speed. Looking to set up onto Jerome to see how a full kidney shot to go. If he has a full kidney shot, Garrote blinded immediately. He's gonna trick it out of it. Next stun could be really deadly. Disarm onto speed. Trying to give the dot pressure on Jerome. He knows he wants to go for a kidney shot. As Speed wants to go for a full vendetta. Jerome trying to see if he can back up out of it. Full kidney shot, no chicken available. He's not letting this rogue go anywhere. Big and Venom to follow. Taking him out as the man tried to leave the arena, but he wouldn't be able to leave unless he was a corpse. Speed wanted to make it as quick as possible. My goodness. Some say you can shout him out death itself. Well, I mean, that just gives a whole new cheat death meaning. Speed trying to see if he can get himself a slow opener for Sensei, making sure to build up a full flesh count. He needs to make sure he has a full fleshy just in case Sensei's gonna get counter aggressive. Garrote opener by Speed in cap onto the rogue, however, with Alexiu, it is gonna be kind of short because he is an orc. Big damage out of, oh my god! Sensei literally dropped everything. You dropped a flag, flipped the table, got out of there, fireworks flying. Jesus Christ, that was a lot of damage. Are you kidding me? What? Well, good thing Monk's spinning crank kick is gonna enter by 5% in the next season, boys. Man. Did he just get procs? That was incredible. Sensei trying to see if he can reverse a lot of this damage back to XBD. That's going to be a karma that he's going to try to use into that thorns and all those bleeds. Trying to reduce the damage as much as possible. Going to be Zoed joining in. All the damage absolutely blasted out XBD as he's just looking to back up out of there. Fist of Fury flying now by the Monk. 9 minutes of the duel. He's gonna go for a bash to see himself a big go versus Sensei. This is gonna be full Kieran burst. Straight out of Sensei with Alexiu. Reversal damage back into XBD with a BDB down. XBD and BDB, dude. XBD covered in some BDB. All these names, just sounds like I'm just saying acronyms. For one of them, I am. Big kick on the XBD. Might be in a bit of a trouble right now. Karma to follow big damage out of Sensei. XBD, no whatsoever. That's the win. Could just kill him over the edge. It's going to be some regrowth as the Monk trying to see if he can regain that advantageous position. Catches him in midair with an in cap. Trying to go for a big old kick. Maybe can catch up. Touch of death just lays him down into the ground very, very gently with Popo going to be up next. Try to see if it might be able to make something work. Potentially. Sensei got himself a little bit of a sippy. It looks like maybe a big, not diffuse. Fortification brew. Try to see if he can fortify himself versus the damage coming out of Popo. Try to see if he can blast him out. Didn't quite land that Warning Dragon punch at the very, very end. Gonna be ring of peace set up for both of the monks just trying to keep each other at bay. Trying to keep each other just booped out of the way, just trying to create a wall between the two. Gonna be a Lexi but a Popo. Reversal damage by Sensei. Karma by Popo. Does he get to reverse it fully? It's gonna be Sensei with the Angel Stricken offsetting a portion of that Karma damage into the shield, but should be able to stabilize and keep himself healthy. Popo also trying to stabilize as best as he can. Even if I spam is coming out, trying to use all the energy in order to catch up on health as fast as possible. In cap onto Sensei. Got himself images, but no Lexi to lock him down. Sends him backing up out of there with a big old port. In cap to Popo. Trying to keep the damage rolling with the Karma right after Fury flying in. And Poe just trying to see maybe Whirling Jacket Punch will be enough here to take him out. Poe at very low health is going to be Karma but Sensei, but Poe is determined to just keep the pressure rolling versus Sensei. That's going to be a Ring of Peace to boop him out of his own Ring of Peace. BDB down, random proc, like Super to Sensei. Does he clothesline him right here? Sensei trying to see if he can turn the damage around. Whirling Jacket Punch just end up taking him out. I thought honestly Popo maybe was going to be able to catch up and take down Sensei, but looks like Sensei just kept trucking along, boys. Oh my goodness. There it is, man. There it is. Oh my god. Well, that was a lot of damage, boys.